LivePrayer, an Islamic apologist organization with ties to terror groups, has recently filed suit against the state of Oklahoma for their ballot measure that passed by over 70% of the vote to ensure Sharia law never comes to Oklahoma. We're going to talk about that, plus the 9/11 Christian Center at Ground Zero and our permanent location on today's edition of LivePrayer.
What problems are you dealing with in your life right now?
Do you feel like giving up? Times are hard and you're not strong. Well, I know the answer for you, and it will lead to real truth. Don't look back to yesterday.
Now there are answers.
Tomorrow's on
Welcome to LivePrayer.
It's waiting there for you.
Here's your host, Bill Keller.
You can make it through. There is a hope for you.
And welcome to LivePrayer. I'm Bill Keller. It's good to have you with me on this Tuesday. I pray you had a good evening, and I'm so glad you're back with me as we have a great program today. We're going to be talking about the new 9/11 Christian Center at Ground Zero and our permanent location. I know there's a lot of people tuned in yesterday for our big announcement on that location. We're going to deal with that whole issue today. Plus, I'm also going to talk to you about a recent ballot initiative in the state of Oklahoma that passed by over 70% of the vote, over 70%, in ensuring that Sharia law, the law that governs Islam, never comes to the state of Oklahoma. Sounds like a pretty rational move by the good folks in Oklahoma to me, but guess who doesn't like it? Our friends at CARE, the Council of Arab-Islamic Relations, that group that has high-ranking members with ties to terror groups, the self-appointed watchdog against anybody who dares to speak out against Islam in the United States. So we're going to get into that today. We're also going to take a look, just a quick look in this context of this conversation today at the new TSA screening methods with the new full body scanners and the pat-downs, and it's gotten a lot of attention, and there's a direct tie to this and Islam that I want to bring out today. So we got a lot to go over today. I'm glad you're with me. Of course, I'm Bill Keller, founder of LivePrayer.com, the world's largest interactive Christian website. We reach a little over 2.4 million people every day via the internet. And I would encourage you to come check us out, LivePrayer.com. Do me a favor, when you go to the website on the left menu bar, click on the devotional sign-up link. Put your email address in the little box, and that will automatically add you to the daily distribution list of a devotional I've written every day for over 11 years now, dealing with all the issues in the world and in people's lives from a biblical worldview. Every morning it goes to a little over 2.4 million folks around the world, and I'd like you to get on that list so you can get that daily wisdom and the daily connection to God that we all need so desperately. It's a great way to start your day. We send them out at midnight, so by the time you get up, it'll be in your inbox every morning. So check that out, plus all the unique content. Much of it changes daily at LivePrayer.com. Oh, we've got so much to get to today. One of the things we're going to talk about in a few minutes is the 9/11 Christian Center, and this all ties in today. The ballot initiative to ensure a Sharia law never comes to Oklahoma, the 9/11 Christian Center, the TSA body scanners. Actually, all this does merge into one clear message today. But before I get into that, I want to, first of all, thank so many of you who have made the time and the effort to come up to New York to our services at the new 9/11 Christian Center. Of course, we are holding services at the New York Marriott every Sunday at 11 a.m. I've been personally flying up each weekend since we opened September 5th to hold those services, and we're going to be there until Sunday, October 26th, the Sunday after Christmas. And then after that, we will be moving into our permanent facility January 1st. And I'm going to give you some really important information on that coming up in just a minute as well. So I appreciate having the opportunity to meet so many of you. And I thank so many of you for praying with us and standing with us to help make all this possible. Before I do anything else, I do have a very short video I want to play for you. It's really the vision of the 9/11 Christian Center at Ground Zero. I want you to really ask God to open your heart to hear these words and catch this vision with me. And then I'll be right back. Watch it. I'm Bill Keller, founder of LivePrayer.com. Recently it was publicized that the Muslims would be building a mosque at Ground Zero. Let me make sure you understand that this was a purposeful and premeditated act. This is not an accident. They already have many mosques in New York City. This was done in a very well-orchestrated way. This mosque at Ground Zero will be a memorial to the greatest triumph of Islam in 1,400 years, 9/11, 2001, when their Muslim brothers flew those planes into the World Trade Center towers. More of their Muslim brothers went into the Pentagon. Others headed to the Capitol, were courageously ditched in the fields in Pennsylvania. But make no mistake about it, this mosque at Ground Zero is a memorial to the greatest triumph of Islam in 1,400 years. It will be a place where they will teach this generation, future generation of Muslims, how to hate this nation, how to turn this nation into a Muslim land, which is their ultimate goal. They will teach people Sharia law, the law that Islam is governed by all over the world. What is our response as Christians? I thought and prayed hard about this. I decided that why hold another rally, another protest march, that a few hours after it was over, everybody would go home and forget about it. Nothing would change. I realize there are many great efforts to try to stop this mosque from being constructed. And while I pray they're effective, and while I pray that they will be successful, in my heart of hearts, I know that the Muslims, with their massive amounts of money, will be ultimately victorious. This mosque will be built. We don't need another protest. What we need is a bold, visible response to what the Muslims are about ready to do at Ground Zero. That response is the 9/11 Christian Center at Ground Zero. We aren't going there with swords. We're going there with the gospel of Jesus Christ. This is like Elijah on that wonderful day where he invited the prophets of Baal to Mount Carmel and said, let's see whose God answers by fire. Today I issue that same challenge to Imam Faisal Raouf, the Imam of the Ground Zero Mosque. You bring your false God, I'll bring the God of the Bible, and we'll see which God answers by fire. Phase 1, we will hold services every Sunday, starting September 5th at 11 o'clock through the end of the year at the New York Marriott, right by Ground Zero. As of January 1st, we'll move into our permanent facility at Ground Zero, where we will hold evangelistic meetings 7 days a week. We will have a special 9/11 memorial prayer room for visitors to Ground Zero and those who work in the financial district, those who live in that area, to come and pray. I know that as time goes on, the Muslims will try to silence me. They will try even to kill me. But the gospel won't be stopped. And I need you to help me today. I need you to stand with me. Many people are outraged by what is about ready to happen at Ground Zero. And people say, how can my voice be heard? You can stand with me and the 9/11 Christian Center. Go to my website, LivePrayer.com. On the left menu bar, click on the donation link. There is a secure server there where you can give via major credit card, you can give via PayPal, or you can just drop a check to our corporate headquarters in St. Petersburg, Florida. You can take a stand against this mosque, a meaningful stand, a stand that not only is going to drown out the lies of Islam, but it's going to lead souls to faith in Jesus Christ. I believe it's going to spark a revival in the city of New York, and I believe it's going to turn this nation back to God and His truth. Please, stand with me today. Your voice can be heard. You can make a difference. The 9/11 Christian Center at Ground Zero is the answer to this mosque and for this nation. I'm Bill Keller. God bless you. That's the 9/11 Christian Center at Ground Zero. Please be praying for us. And just ask God to keep His hand of not only blessing but protection upon this incredible opportunity we have to not only lead souls to faith in Jesus Christ there, but literally impact the city and bring God and biblical truth back to this nation. All right, we have our first break of the morning. When I come back, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the ballot initiative to prohibit Sharia law in the state of Oklahoma. I'm going to talk to you about our 9/11 Christian Center's permanent home, and I'm going to touch a little bit on the TSA body scanners, and it's a message I really believe you need to hear because it all dovetails together. Watch this important message. I'll be right back. I'm Bill Keller of LivePrayer, and I need your help. God has challenged me to open the 9/11 Christian Center at Ground Zero. This is a response to the new mosque that's being built within a block of where the World Trade Center towers used to stand. The Muslims are spending $110 million to build this mosque. God said to me to go put a Christian center within a block of Ground Zero, and that's what we're doing. We're going to open this center on Sunday, September 5th. I'll be flying personally to New York to hold those services every Sunday till the end of the year. And then starting January 1st, the center will literally be open 24/7. We'll hold evangelistic services there every day. We'll have a special 9/11 memorial prayer room so that those who come to New York City to visit that hallowed ground will have a place to come and meditate, pray, just spend some quiet time. This is a great undertaking. I can't do this alone. I need your help. To give a gift to the 9/11 Christian Center, you can go to LivePrayer.com. Click on the donation link on the left menu bar. There you will find a secure server so you can make a gift with your major credit card, or you can give via PayPal. Or if you want to just drop a check to us, that's great. You can send that to our headquarters in St. Petersburg, Florida. That address is on your screen. In the information line of your check, just put 9/11 Christian Center, and your gift will go to this great undertaking. Islam is a 1,400-year-old lie from hell. The audacity of the Muslims to build a center in the shadows of where the Trade Center towers that their Muslim brothers knocked down, killing 3,000 innocent people, is a travesty. People are upset. I'm upset, but we're taking action. Sunday, September 5th, we will put our faith to the test as we open the 9/11 Christian Center at Ground Zero. I need your help. I need your prayers. I need your support. Thank you, and God bless you. And welcome back to Live Prayer. You know, we were supposed to announce on this program yesterday the permanent home for the 9/11 Christian Center at Ground